guys, welcome back. This is the very first lesson of Unit 2, and in this lesson we will be discussing classical Greece. Today we will be identifying causes and effects of the development of classical Greece. We will also be describing major political, religious, philosophical, and cultural influences of Greece. We will be describing the rights and responsibilities of citizens and non-citizens in Greece. We will be describing the changing roles of women, children, and families in classical Greece, and we will also be summarizing fundamental ideas and institutions of Western civilization that originated in Greece. By the time that we are done with this entire lesson, you will have compared and contrasted ancient Sparta and Athens by participating in a mock debate. So first we will discuss the geography of Greece. Greece is located in a mountainous peninsula, and it's also composed of some islands. If you remember from geography, a peninsula is a piece of land that is surrounded by water on three sides. That's just what you see here. Okay? Because most of Greece is very mountainous and there are many small islands, the city-states in these areas were very isolated from one another. They didn't really have contact, so that resulted in very different cultures. All of these people relied heavily on trade because the land was very difficult to farm, and so they had to trade in order to get the necessary goods to survive. They came into contact with new ideas while they were trading, things like the Phoenician alphabet, which was introduced by the people living in the area near Mesopotamia. So again, Greece did not have a lot of natural resources, and because of their location on the Mediterranean Sea, they did have access to other groups with whom they could trade. So the Greeks became very skilled sailors, which allowed them to travel throughout the Mediterranean into neighboring countries. The early Greek civilizations were the Minoans and also in Mycenae. The Minoans existed about 2000 to 1400 BC, and they settled on the island of Crete. Nobody really knows what happened to the Minoans. We do know that they eventually collapsed, but we don't know the reasons. Mycenae came around 1400 and lasted until 1200 BC. They settled in the mainland of Greece, and they were eventually conquered by the Dorians, who came from the northern part of Greece. The Greeks created city-states in Greece. These were called polis, and they each had their own form of government and laws, although they shared a common culture such as language, religion, and traditions, but they all acted independently. Sparta was one of these city-states from ancient Greece. They were located in the Peloponnesus. They conquered the Helots, who were the neighbors, and made them their slaves. In Sparta, life was centered around the military, and their government is called an oligarchy. That means rule of the few. You will learn more about the Spartans in the activity that we will do in class. Athens is another city-state from Greece that was really different from the Spartans. In fact, they were terrible enemies. They had a different form of government, a direct democracy, and democracy means rule of the people. Every citizen in Greece voted on all the issues and participated in their government. It was their responsibility. They had a citizens' assembly, which is the main governing body of Athens, and women, foreigners, and slaves were not considered citizens and could not participate in their government. You will also learn more about Athens in the activity during class. And that brings us to the end of the presentation. If you have any questions, please bring them to class, and thank you for watching.